Hello, my name is Brad from Bradford Knives, and I'm here today to do a long overdue introductory video on the Bradford Chef and the Bradford Paring Blade. So what we have here is the Bradford Chef. This knife has been completely designed in-house after many years of testing and trying out different knives that we have liked to use around the kitchen. We think we came up with what we consider just a kind of perfect multi-purpose do-all profile. So I would describe it, if I had to put names to it, as more like an American chef knife. But what we're left with here is a real nice gradual rocker for things like vegetables, salami and cheese, which is one of my favorites to cut. We do our chef in a few different blade steels. So at Bradford Knives, we like to kind of mix things up with the steels. Steel snobs isn't a great word that I love, but in fact we do notice many differences between different steel types, and so we like to play around with those things. One of my absolute favorite steels for the kitchen has been the AEB-L. This is a Swedish razor blade steel. The steel is a stainless steel. It's able to take a really keen edge. It holds an edge for a long time, so it has great edge retention right around that 60 to 61 Rockwell. But what I like the most about it is it's able to be maintained on a traditional kitchen hone. So it's able to be sharpened very easily. You get right back to hair popping in just a matter of 30 seconds or less. And you don't have to break out some of the more sophisticated tools that you might be familiar with sharpening some of the higher end super steels, M390, MagnaCut. These steels require a little bit more work to getting that edge back. Our chef knife here, one of the things that I really like about the chef is the length. So typically in the kitchen world, you're hearing about like an 8-inch chef knife. For me personally, as more of an amateur, more of a home cook, the 8-inch chef knife, it does feel a little bit big for me. So what we have here is a blade length measuring right about 7.5 inches. And from the forward part of the handle to the tip of the knife, this one is coming in just under 8. So if you're looking for a true 8-inch blade, this is probably not it. But if you're looking for a great multi-purpose, all around the kitchen utility chef knife that you can use in multiple grips. So you have a traditional, the American style grip, or you have the pinch style grip, which is really what I'm using in the kitchen, where you're taking your index finger and your thumb and you're pinching it just forward of the scale, which is also why we have a very tapered scale here. It gets very narrow, and the blade steel is just paper thin on this thing. We take the edge right to about 8 to 10 thou behind the sharpening, and on the full thickness on the spine here, we're starting with blade stock that's at 110 thousandths thick. So it's a very thin knife, weighing at only 5.4 ounces for the knife and the handle together. We do 3 different handle combinations for our chef and our paring knife series. We do what's shown here in the video is a black G10. Here's the black G10 on a blue, one of our new blue PVD coatings. But that's a black G10, really traditional, really classy kitchen look. We also do the carbon fiber. So the carbon fiber has kind of this, almost like this depth to it that kind of draws your eye to it and say, wow, I wonder what's behind there. That's different, that's new, that's cool. The carbon fiber is a great look for any kitchen block. We also do what we call a G-wood. And so the G-wood is made in a similar fashion to G10 with a stabilized layer of veneer wood actually impregnated into the G10. So you're left with this really kind of natural wood fibrous look. We think that's a real classy, real timeless kitchen look for your chef knife. So if you haven't seen the chef and the paring, please go check them out. These guys are oftentimes hard to keep in stock. But right now we have a few different renditions, the AEB-L being kind of my favorite, non-powdered traditional steel. We have the MagnaCut, and we also have the M390. So at any various points, those can be in and out of stock. However, the AEB-L, we'll try to always keep that in stock, and we can make those in slightly larger batches. So thanks for checking out this video, guys. I hope that was informative and kind of tells you a little bit of a behind the scenes story about the chef knife and how that might look in your kitchen and how you might be able to put that to use. So until next video, see you later.